Hey, this is Duncan MacPherson with Pareto Systems. And I have to say with all sincerity, the best thing to ever happen to me is that nothing, and I mean nothing, came easily. I don't know about you, but this time of year I spend a fair amount of time contemplating what I'm grateful for. My terrific wife and fantastic kids instantly come to mind, of course. But when it comes to my own personal and professional development, the best thing to ever happen to me was that success was hard. Truly, nothing has come easily. I'm not unique, of course. Like many entrepreneurs, I embody that typical 25-year overnight success story. To paraphrase Hemingway, my success came gradually and then suddenly. That essentially is what compounding and the inflection point is. Slowly, incrementally, things gather steam, and then hopefully, eventually they tip over. But along the way, there has been immense adversity and countless setbacks. My wife says that I'm always right, eventually. To which I respond that the stars generally align for me when I run out of mistakes to make. A huge epiphany we can make in our shift from knowledge to wisdom is to understand and embrace the fact that friction is necessary. I'd even say essential in terms of our progression. There's nothing like experiential learning. It creates grit and resilience. It also builds humility and understatement, as well as an appreciation for real value. Now, of course, adversity is only cool after you've overcome it. It can really suck while it's happening. But looking back, there are plenty of silver linings. So let's shift to you and your future. All the things that have happened to you to this point in your life has helped make you. Right? Heat is needed to forge the hardest steel. But we don't have to make every mistake or repeat every error in judgment when it comes to business development. There are some examples and warnings that we can learn from others that can help steer us in the right direction going forward. Give us a little bit of efficiency. One of the most profound is that every investment of effort you make working on yourself and on your business contributes not only to your growth, but also to your enterprise value. It's a true force multiplier. Not unlike forced savings and paying yourself first. Like, think of your business like an investment account. As you organically grow, you're slamming money into the bank. And that's, your income. But just as important is the delayed gratification that comes from capturing and archiving your approach in the form of intellectual property. That's to scare the birds away in the vineyard. That intellectual property eventually creates massive dividends for you. Again, in the form of enterprise value. So, I'm not sure how much you think about this. Perhaps you're contemplating a liquidity event in 12 months or 12 years. It doesn't really matter. So long as you are fully out of any transactional mindset and completely mindful of all the things that will contribute to massive success, whichever form of exit you choose at the right time. Of course, your AUM and revenue as well as your transition to a fee-for-service compensation model, they're all core to your enterprise value, but it goes much deeper than that. Your proprietary best practices, your client stickiness and the depth of their engagement, your team dynamics, and the degree of redundancy and continuity you have, the tidiness of your books and everything you archive, the documentation of your process and IP all contribute to multipliers that apply to monetizing on your life's work fully and completely. Just things to consider. Our philosophy and process to coaching our clients ensures that they always pay themselves first in terms of consistent growing productivity. But it also ensures they are clear on their gaps and don't make mistakes that will undermine their enterprise value. Again, when the time comes. It's an awesome 2-for-1. So, the takeaway, of course, you can learn from my mistakes. You can also benefit from all of the many teams we have consulted with to ensure that your role is as fulfilling as possible in the meantime. And then the culmination of your many years of effort is a dramatic, jaw-dropping home run. And FYI, my wife affectionately refers to me as the smartest kid in summer school. Okay, I've never set records when it comes to speed, being first. But again, I'm always right eventually. And I want your outcome, your exit, your liquidity event to be just absolutely panoramically colossal. Okay, this is Duncan MacPherson with Pareto Systems. Thanks for watching.